Alright, so anyway, we got one more final story to go. Well, of the main campaigns anyway.
From a green amiibo to a new green icon to the character. No, Ventus doesn't really have much green on his outfit. It's mostly his armor piece.
Yeah.
Remember one of the streamers, Rising Super Stream, who did the entire Kingdom Hearts series just in a row starting 2 years ago?
I know there was a madman that reached level 99 on Destiny Island.
Oh, yeah. That's a different guy. That's a very different guy.
A guy that I'm recently subscribed to did the entire the entire story mode of Kingdom Hearts in 11 hours.
Yeah. Under 11. Wow.
Well, unlike Ego Raptor, who I don't think has played the full game himself, he probably knew what he was doing.
No, he's the madman that's trying to finish every single Kingdom Hearts game right now.
Like the last week.
That's what Aaron's doing. Feel bad for his friends and family because he's not gonna have slept in forever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it took him 25 hours to do Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, Christ.
Here's pure boy Ventus, even though he has the face of depressed Roxas.
Not one, but two of the
What do you mean? I thought everyone was Sora or Xehanort.
Oh, he is Sora. He is Sora.
But actually, Sora's actually kind of more Ventus, since Ventus did come first.
He's Sora.
But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort,
Ventus very came first.
He's Sora. To see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you.
Sorry, I'm still recovering.
Yes.
Speaking of facial hair.
Say that, woman, I will reach through this one.
I will grab you and throw you out of the chat.
Alexandra, what part of the US do you live in? I want to make sure I'm safe.
Since I disrupted the chat, I'm gonna take a moment to go make sure my dinner gets made.
You know what? I should actually go heat up my dinner in a bit too.
Don't worry about me.
If you had dinner, okay.
No, I haven't yet.
You're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
Then again, it's barely fun.
By the way, if you know they do, if Ventus did this, should he technically qualify for the Market Master exam?
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training
Just hit him
as hard
balls against one another again.
Oh, that's right. Also, guys, make sure you register your on your My Nintendo account with Smash Ultimate by the end of the month.
If you want to play a plant game.
Or if you got the digital copy like me, you're already good to go.
But yeah, it's like if you want Piranha Plant for free.
Plant game.
Joker gang when he comes up.
If Piranha Plant's scheduled to come out next month, that also raises the question: when's Joker coming?
We're predicting around May. Like May seems to be around the time.
I say maybe April because that's when Persona 5 released.
I don't think.
No, it releases on the second anniversary of US release Persona 5.
Yeah.
How many months takes to develop a Smash character?
About 8.
About 8. I mean, basically, they were when they did the Joker trailer, according to Sakurai, they said he was willing to develop it, but they didn't have enough that they wanted to show him off. They just kind of had Atlas animate that trailer.
I just want to see a render. That's all I want.
That was unexpected.
Maybe we'll see it in the next direct. When is the next direct?
That's a good question.
I'm kind of starving for one now that I think about it.
One I chose to let
Fire Emblem 3 Houses information.
Which brings us to
Well, you know what? Sophie's right.
Now, Terra and
my
Aqua,
my Grand Kingdom Hearts drawing by Tuesday, but then
there are no winners.
Speaking of Tuesday, I have to go fix stuff tomorrow because
their nature is revealed.
damn program's messed up.
Begin.
I'm trying to get a drawing done. I have to finish up an essay.
Oof. Also, one has to wonder why smacking balls means that you can qualify to
again, this is much easier compared to the whole one in 3-shot distance. New GameCube controller for Smash. Honestly, probably just the official one. would be best.
Yeah,
Terra,
because if
Aqua,
you're gonna use
you
GameCube
both
control, that
performed
is
commendably.
iffy.
It depends.
Because
It depends on
only Aqua has
which
shown the
one.
mark
Just because
of
the
mastery.
older GameCube ones
Terra,
do have a bit more weight
You
to them,
failed
which
to
I
keep
like.
the darkness
But
within you
the
sufficiently
new ones.
I'm just saying they're
no-
iffy in
But there is
general because
always
they're
next
GameCube
time.
controllers, and considering how many years
That
they've
is
been,
all.
how
it
how
depends.
old they
It
are.
depends on if you get
As our
from good
newest
spot or not. I
Keyblade
mean,
master,
I do
we
want to
want to
eventually at some point
Please wait
get
for
like
your
one of those
preferred
custom GameCube
instructions.
controllers. That's what I really want, like a black and green one. But those are kind of expensive.
Terra, I'm
I
sorry.
just got me that controller.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
Yep.
What do you
I
think,
just
Ventus?
would like to note that
He ain't gonna cut it.
just like the other Erica's
Somebody's
just like I was
gotta
like, yeah,
break
you're
that
gonna fail you
loser
because of bias. At least in the case of Sora and
Not
Riku,
here
Sora
anymore.
failed for his They failed Sora for his
I have to
safety.
keep up
Yeah.
appearances.
It's like, boy, you
Thank-
need
I know
you need
that.
another year of training before you deal with that mind
He
rape
just needs
again.
a little incentive to leave
Yeah,
home.
it's like they failed him for his safety.
Yeah, I would not recommend those Pro Controller
Sorry,
ones. Personally, I
but
just
I need some time alone.
I don't know about like the quality of them or stuff like that. I'd still just go with a new GameCube controller because you can those things you can use for multiple stuff. Plus, Pro Controller is still kind of iffy right now as is.
Hey.
Well, not just in terms of tournament because like tournament
Oh.
organizers hate it. I'll tell you right now
Word,
because people
Ventus.
always forget to desync their
Who are you?
controllers after they're done.
Or you'll never see Terra again.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It was
Get
worse
real.
in Smash 4. We outright
Is there
banned
any
Pro
time I want?
controllers in Smash 4. It was bad.
Like right now.
You know what's really hilarious? I
Leaving you
bring
behind.
up yeah the moments
And by
like
the
the
time you
hands
catch
when
up,
they're not
we'll
fully
be
modeled. They're
different.
freaking Sonic Adventure hands.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they are.
You don't know the first thing about
Oh,
Terra.
like we were saying earlier,
will
there are
always be
plenty of times a
trying to
PSP
pick a
face you
fight or
could
what?
so see.
Now grow up. Is that what you call friendship? You'll never know the truth.
Thankfully, this is our last time for this intro and the last time for the repeated cutscenes and stuff like that.
Possibly know when you're
Yay.
stuck here, looking at nothing.
I mean, better than dealing with Sonic 06 cutscene repeats.
That's true.
Yeah. I
The
mean, I still
long,
think Adventure
long
1.
road times.
That's one of the things I'll still give Adventure 1 because they actually rewrite dialogue for all the Adventure 1 cutscenes.
I love that I finally come in and now my stream is lagging like crazy. Thank you, stream. Thank you.
Twitch has been acting up like that most of the day.
Yeah, it was lagging
Oh.
on my end too.
Need to know the lore as to why we have wooden keyblades. To hear, we need to know the lore of what the heck happened with the key after the Keyblade War.
Terra!
Because people got tired of making wood, they just wanted to keep like to appear out of thin air.
So,
Wow.
question. So, curious, Pat, you heard the news about Decidui, right?
Yeah, that he was being considered for Smash Over and Incineroar for a while. I mean, honestly, I'll kind of admit, I think Incineroar was a smarter choice. For me, because I think he's much more unique in terms of what they did with him.
Yeah.
And plus, he's bad, but he's stupidly fun.
No, I just like to bring up the fact that like how like Morgana said that only the best of the best get, and that means that Incineroar is the best alone trio starter.
Oh shit! There goes the Green Arena.
That means
I
Pichu
will,
is the
I will
best
still
Johto.
support
That
the
means
Circus
Pichu-
Steel.
That means Pichu is the best Johto Pokemon, apparently.
Yep.
Ever protect the Circus Seal.
Meanwhile, Gen 1, there's like four Gen.
There's
Best
There's
Gen
Pikachu, all three of the Pokemon
First.
Trainer, Jigglypuff, and Mewtwo.
Mewtwo. Well, Mewtwo's the answer because Mewtwo was busted back in Gen 1.
Again, why, Master Etiquette, did you give Ventus a Keyblade? No vehicle, if you didn't want him to run off.
Or Zaner just secretly put that in his key,
I'm
in his
just gonna
Keyblade.
slap this bitch.
Yeah, and not tell
Huh?
Master Eriquist. It's like, Zaner, you gave him a skateboard.
But it was his birthday.
You can't tell me what to do, Mom.
At least I gave him a present. God, you just wanted him to stay home for the day. Let him have some
what are you
fun.
doing, Ventus? Teenage Rebellion?
I'm going to
sticking the old
Disneyland!
Skateboard to Disneyland.
Skateboards at Disney.
Disney World!
Just like they leave it. Erica somehow comes back, and it's basically the end of like G4 Star. Wait, episode 60. Like Vegeta flips off Trunks, Trunks flips off Vegeta. It's just Erica's flips off Ben, and Ben flips off Erica's.
No, Ventus goes to Disneyland, but he uses their credit card.
He would.
Like, whoops, I maxed it out.
Oh no, whatever shall I do?
What shall I do? Ooh, pretty sounds.
Yeah.
Dojin.
Sophie, you should have been here earlier. Siri dissed me.
What?
Yeah, he asked what 0 divided by 0 is from Siri.
Siri basically just went, you have no friends.
Oh yeah, I remember. I did that before. Yeah, that's great. Hi ho.
Some of my favorite thing with Siri was when Lego Batman was out in theaters. There were like specific things.
Oh yeah,
you
said.
Wait. What if I ask Siri to do a barrel roll? What do you think she'll say?
You
let me
can try it. Let's see what we get.
Hey Siri, do a barrel roll.
Okay, here's what I found.
Because you know, every time you do a barrel roll on Google, they still have it. It does actually spin.
No, yeah, but what Pat mentioned is if you say to Siri, "Hey, computer," it just gives you like a Lego Batman. So.
Okay, what else should I ask? Just be stupid.
Siri, all your base are belong to us.
Siri, all your base are belong to us.
I'm not sure I understand.
Me too, Siri. Me too.
Are you gonna conquer the world?
Wait.
Oh no.
Siri, are the robot overlords going to take over the world?
On the web for are the robot overlords.
Biased!
Hey Siri, I am Error.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we don't either.
I am Error.
Siri, what's the meaning of life?
Yeah.
She got that one!
Oh god, I remember this mission.
You forgot to reset the death count, by the way.
Oh, right. Okay, well, now I need to add it to the notepad, real quick.
Who are you?
Okay, so...
Ironically, this is the most unique set that Ventus has.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Jojo, 42 is the meaning of life. Haven't you read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I don't need to be looking at gems right now. I had too many tonight.
Withdrawal.
Okay, so... so far, Terra was 58 deaths, Aqua was 71 deaths.
You mean?
I am curious if it breaks the Kingdom Hearts 2 Super Boss counter.
Treating me like some kind of bad
Dear.
guy. I'm just trying to find a friend. His name is Terra. He's dressed kind of like me,
yeah, the HSSC one you linked me on Twitter. Yeah, that's a good one.
We don't know any Terra.
Please, could you come over here? I just want to talk.
Don't fall for it. Stay where you are.
All right. I'll do this the hard way.
I got something.
I'm just waiting.
Hey Siri, who am I?
Anybody take the Kingdom Hearts quiz?
Oh, what Kingdom Hearts quiz? There's a million of them on the internet.
You only get 2 answers here, Sora. What were you saying, Art?
Yeah.
The one that's given by Square Enix that has on the website. I took it and I got Merlin. I don't know what that's.
Wait,
no,
so
I get Sid.
Can you link the quiz so everyone in chat can participate in this?
Yes.
Alright, let me search it up. It's somewhere.
Hey Jojo, you know what's better than 42? 25. Also, since I got a boatload of money, I'm probably gonna get soon commission Sophie for that princess pack.
Oh god.
Here's the thing, if it's the princess at me, is it on the Tomb Link that's soon to be retired, or...
You.
Okay.
Oh. The question is, will the beard stay?
I mean, look at Bowser. Or Bowsette.
The beard didn't stay for that.
I'll say that Bowsette made a lot of changes. What are you doing to these boxes?
You gotta get all the dwarfs to come out. It's a really, really weird side quest for them.
Okay, put the quiz on the Twitch chat. Everybody go nuts.
Alright, let's see what I did yet. Personality quiz.
Working on my personal stuff, trying to make this work, but this is not working. Where the fuck do I put nominate?
What Tetsu Laura asks every day. Where do I put nominate?
There is one ice cream cone left on sale, which your friend really wants. What do you do? Oh god.
Be a dick. Get it for yourself and then walk away and leave.
That's one of the answers. You were there first, like go get the ice cream you deserve.
My man.
That is me right there. Sorry. I want that.
You
ice
fool! We'll die for that ice cream.
Who would you share a friendship bracelet with?
Surprised it's not Halfway Group.
Papa Fruit is copyrighted.
By themselves.
Oh god, okay, I like one of these questions. You're home alone and you hear a sudden noise. What do you do?
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I went to the bathroom. Now I'm about to take the quiz.
You say.
Oh boy. What's the bathroom? Okay, which one are you? I don't want to have it. Okay, well I'm about to start. I don't need one. I say get started.
Can't believe you guys replaced me with Siri. What the hell?
Well, now Siri's calling me Labo Man.
I highly doubt that.
No, like legit, Siri calls me Labo Man.
Prove it.
Why would you force that upon me?
Hey Siri, who am I?
I would say I finally got a right placement for these.
Sorry. Hey Siri, who am I?
But since we're friends, I get to call you Labo Man.
Oh god! Oh god!
Irvin, what if you top this computer?
Memes.
No, that was my phone.
No, it'd be puns.
Never give Irvin an AI. He'll just meme it.
This box shall die.
Maze. Maze.
I don't want to make it many people more smaller. They really planned this through better.
And it's kind of funny seeing an angry face on the guy named.
Me.
This is exciting.
This is exciting!
Yeah, the vibes is at the very beginning of Ventus.
I appreciate the concept, but the fact that this game has such a limited... Well, especially because it's the start of the game, Ventus has such a limited options to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because
Sora,
it's just faster.
Vanilla Sora.
And then it was quiet.
except for some static, because that tends to happen when we get quiet.
Yeah.
Well, that's what sucked, I think.
I have no idea. I have no idea because there's literally nothing in my room aside from the fan. But
It's
That
like
means
it's
Sophie's not
Quiz,
on my side.
start. Why won't you start, you stinking?
the quiz, it took a while for me to load as well.
Actually, it didn't take that long, thankfully.
Okay, there we go. That quest is done.
I'm telling you.
What is the most important to you being number one?
That's what they all say.
If that's not a Riku question, I don't know what is.
It's often the preferable question for Sora, so you can level up faster.
Oh, but can you tell me where I can find some other people?
There's only
around
one
here?
ice cream left on sale, and your friend really wants it. What can you do?
I mean the forest.
Got it.
Tip.
Thanks.
Take it and don't leave tip and look at them and just eat it.
Okay, this is questionable. Ooh, oh my god, so I finished the quiz.
Yeah.
It says on Elsa.
Okay.
Wait, you're what?
Elsa, apparently.
No what?
Elsa.
Oh. Oh dear. Don't freeze the entire country.
Oh god.
Wait,
no,
are you
no.
in charge of the big cold right now?
I mean, it is cold here.
Oh god, the cold's getting bad here. Like, it's been consistently in the negatives each day.
Ew.
Yeah, even in Florida.
I don't want to fight any of these to go on the, like, considering the Kingdom Hearts counterparts, I want to fight any of these. Well, actually 3 of them, because I don't know how this last one would be, so, yeah. Let's just go with you.
No, I'm just afraid of what if Sophie does. If Sophie's powers.
Sorry, I'm an old man.
You're an old man.
Keyblade
And
Masters.
you're an old man, and apparently I'm a ice queen.
You do not have enough chill to do that.
Oh no, oh seriously? They brought they brought that question back. You know the quiz questions you asked is like to determine like your leveling progression, your leveling curve for the first game.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the questions is what's most important to you being number one with breast possessions or friendship? The last one's love.
Chess talked about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think Irvin pointed out. I don't think Irvin pointed out that it was, you know, the question from Kingdom Hearts 1.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said, at least it implied. No, he definitely mentioned the answer on when we number 1.
Yeah. He was just going for me, not actual Kingdom Hearts lore.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it one more time and see what I get.
Okay, you know what? I don't mind that. I got Sully. I'm not that. I'm fine with that actually.
I like how everyone's just getting Disney characters and not anyone actually, you know, connected to the main plot.
I have a single person that got a Riku or Kairi. I saw Sora, but not those two.
Yeah, I kind of want to commission Sophie, or just like whoever we get.
Yes, Sophie's Merlin. I'm Sully.
Oh no, what abomination would that be?
This must be where those little
Wait a minute, but that may no. Actually, don't draw me that because people might think I'm a furry. I don't need that. Oh God.
No, this is gonna
Okay,
be like
why is Ventus's face there? What the fuck?
Oh my god,
What?
I just saw that. I just saw that PSP.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's almost like his lips are pursed for some reason. Almost like JoJo face, where their lips are a bit too pronounced, but doesn't have enough dimensions to his face to really make it come out.
Yeah. Attack recipe.
Yes, I'm John Goodman, JoJo. Actually, let me retake the quiz and see what like. I'm gonna pick different answers. I'm gonna play it again.
To get that midnight route.
Yeah, basically it's like, should I just click the top? I'm gonna click the top answer every time.
No, they actually changed like where the answers are, so like the top answer might be the bottom answer.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
Okay, I'm picking all the top answers and just keep.
Oh,
Hang on.
so I redid it. I got Riku.
I'm just gonna keep picking the top
Oh,
answer.
so there is a Riku. How the heck do you get a Kairi?
I don't know. I'm just clicking the top answers.
You know what?
I know they randomized.
This actually couldn't be more appropriate. I got Woody.
There was a snake in my boot.
I'm Woody. Howdy,
Dude,
howdy,
there.
howdy.
Dude,
Give me that.
I absolutely ruined my VHS of Toy Story back in the day. I watched it so much, so you know what? I'm perfectly fine with this.
You were probably just.
Okay, I got Sully again just by clicking on
It just has to be.
Hang on, I gotta see if we can go for the 3 feet on that.
Oh my.
Top answers again.
Somehow. But
If you get it a third time.
to sleep at night. Would you know anywhere I might?
Well, I saw a house just up ahead. Come on,
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'll take you there. Then, for sure.
Yeah, for the speed plan, we're, after tonight, we will still be doing Tuesday and Thursday as per usual. If we can, I would love to get Birth by Sleep done this week. That way, like, we are primed and set for when 3 comes out.
Okay, let's see. Drum roll, please.
Well, considering we've got the leg up with Ventus now, you could probably get it done by
Yeah, like
Thursday.
next session we finish up Ventus and then all the last story stuff we do Thursday.
Okay, I got a different one. That's I got Buzz.
This is such a weird escort mission for this game.
Yeah.
I guess it's creative though, with how the trees all actually become monsters, but certainly a lot just because it's still an escort mission.
To see. Okay, I'm actually get a cage.
You gotta get a Kate's character sooner.
I really like Ventus's feather.
Yeah, Ventus is one of the more fun ones, I feel like, at the start. Just because I feel like he gets a little bit more to work with.
Ugh. Just means substance, but why are you in the game all at the same time?
I'm here because
exactly during
tradition.
Aqua's story.
There's supposed to be a command for that shit.
I'm just gonna laugh like there's like this big epic battle and then Beloved just comes in like, I am here! And that's somehow... And then somehow
Hey, I got Riku! There you go, ta-da!
The question is, can we get a Kairi?
Levison's the equivalent of like a Dragon Ball character that's not Goku or Vegeta coming into the fight. It's like, yo, I can handle this.
Oh, no, I
can't. And you're like, okay, so that happened.
Alexander, though, we're both Riku, so what does that mean?
Urban's Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku, and then Alexandra is Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm locked in
Just think of better character.
I got the dog, Richard!
So
Who
Urban
streams
is
about Riku?
Repliku.
Yeah.
Replica,
yeah.
No, here's the thing, Alexandra's my favorite.
Oh no, you're my favorite. I wasn't your first favorite.
Yeah, Alexandra's been on the channel far longer than you,
I
Urban.
found you, faker.
You're not good enough to be my favorite.
Faker.
And plus, that's the line that's wrong.
Faker, I think you're the fake Kokama around here. You're comparing yourself to me.
Well, excuse me,
I can't do it.
I never played Sonic Adventure 2.
So going back to what you
played
guys...
like nothing at this point. Oh my god.
Going back to your earlier comment, I really... about the different dialogue for Sonic Adventure 1. Like, I appreciate like one of two ways, because one, it kind of messes with like continuity, and that can be obnoxious, especially if you're like tearing through the game, which most people tend to do these days. But it's nice that you kind of have it. It's basically everyone's perspective. Like, yeah, I was the cool guy in the scene. I'm the one who beat Sonic.
Well, I mean, especially because you have to see the cutscenes each time. It's just,
yeah, it adds a nice bit of flavor. But again, the only downside is like it kind of messes with continuity. Of like, wait, these scenes don't actually match.
Well, you know, I'd rather have that kind of continuity mishap
it's the unreliable narrator in this situation rather than actually
Urban,
just
you liar! I
bad
see your Twitter.
consistency.
I see that tweet. You got Elsa first, not Riku.
Yeah.
Don't you get tweety that you got Riku?
Reporting to Twitter for inaccuracy.
Oh, please, you wish Twitter had that option.
What happened?
I mean, you don't have
and
to...
plus, if so many people would have used that anyway.
There was a stranger there. He had a
So-
sword, but it was like
evidence that I got Elsa first.
The stream is the evidence. As long as the
What if
stream
I-
exists.
Yeah.
But what if I was lying,
hard
Josh?
recorded.
Because you're not that smart, Irvin.
Hey, that's actually pretty hurtful, man.
I'm sure he wouldn't. Not if he's someone who's your
Besides,
Look
I
at all
like
these
to lie a lot.
PSP faces right here.
He's a lion. Mark my words.
Irvin, you don't lie, you make puns.
No, I lie a lot. You, like, my friends actually...
Anyway!
Are you saying I shouldn't be trusting you?
Oh, God. Well, maybe.
So this boss fight should be fun.
Is this a tree? This
It's
one?
the tree.
Okay, yeah.
Fighting a tree! I knew nature would rebel against us.
It's Wispy Woods all over again.
It's at least a little, it's got at least a little bit more to it than Wispy Woods.
Wispy Woods finally got out of the ground and stayed out.
Well, it kind of did in Robobot.
Yeah. And Flowery Woods does in
Oh yeah, in Triple Deluxe.
Still haven't actually played any of the 3DS Kirby games. I need to get on them.
You should, because honestly, they're the two best games in the series. I totally think.
I just love this. I just love this tweet.
I have bias for Metroidvanias.
Just love this tweet that I just noticed. I don't know what the fuck that back cover movie was, but I'm still hyped and have my life back now, at least until Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's right, because Ben doesn't have
Alright.
cure right at the start.
Alright,
Do you
so
have
I'm
enough
gonna...
dealing to use Aqua?
I do, but I'm also gonna put potions as a command as well.
I see. I'll be right back.
Alright, Sophie, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a Kyrie to come out. I think it's be pretty though.
It's a gotcha game now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're Persona 5 Funko
Yes.
Pops now.
Ew, I don't like Funko Pops. They're weird.
I mean, some Funko Pops look nice, though. I don't think I think the Persona 5s are, they're okay. Not really.
I mean, it's that or like buying the Ninjoys or Fignos, which cost a lot more.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's the problem. The Funko Pops are like the only affordable. At least the Regana's cute.
Yeah.
You gotta kill by a tree. A tree.
Well, I was gonna keep Aqua on for a little bit.
Even when you're done with Aqua's playthrough, she doesn't leave.
Hi Ben, I'm still here. Please help me.
I never die.
Mom is helping the little kid.
Oh, so Mom is just helping with the homework now, I see.
He's like, you ran away from home and went to Disney.
Square root of pi is 3, Ben.
God.
It's still kind of weird that I'm born on Pi Day.
Or? That means you have pie for your birthday instead of cake?
I actually have not gotten pie yet. Even if I kept making jokes, I'm like, I'm still surprised not have gotten pie yet. Then again, I'm like the only jokester in my family. Everyone else just never jokes.
That face! Oh my god!
Oh,
wow!
That's a face for radio.
I kind of attempted to make that an emo. Oh my god.
The Ventus made the face? What?
Yes.
Oh, I missed the face again.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I guess just Pat couldn't face it.
No. And Irvin, your punk game is slowly tripping as we move on.
Slowly?
I just realized the Detective Pikachu movie is released 2 days before my birthday.
Cool.
Oh, what day is that?
They have a release date for it?
Oh,
It's on May 10th.
Oh,
Wow, that's coming out quick.
Wait,
I was about to.
Wait,
did they preview it before the Broly movie?
Not
But they said 2019.
It was still a general date. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it 2019?
It was still. Apparently, it's May 10th now. They have a date set for it.
I was about to say May 10th too because I remember I recently.
Ventus, no! Ventus, you're wrong! You're gonna kill a woman!
Wait a minute.
You're gonna kill a woman!
Wait a minute. I just noticed. Wow, They're gonna put Detective Pikachu seriously around the time of Ventus Endgame? Wow, okay, fine.
Oh.
Risky.
That's
well, to be fair, Pokemon overshadowed Toy Story 4, so...
Yeah, but I mean, still, over the final Avengers film?
I'm sure it's so well. It's Pokemon.
I still remember the balls on Disney to release Winnie the Pooh the same day as Deathly Hallows Part 2.
And then, of course, the Toy Story 4 reaction trailer, because, like, they were getting no views from it because everyone was like, Detective Pikachu, what? Screw Toy Story, Detective Pikachu, what?
I was trying to get... Toy Story 4 really shouldn't even be a thing.
So I was trying to get Kyrie, and I
still refuse to. Are we
you gotta what?
To watch it?
I got Goofy.
Okay, Goofy exists. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this thing work somehow.
What are you doing?
I have a question. How in the world do all three of these characters get the exact same Keyblade upgrade?
Good question.
Well, you see, the world was
oh god, that's right. I hate Ben's version of this world. Oh.
Version of what? Enchanted Dominion?
Yeah, because this is the one where you're small.
Yeah.
Oh no! I gotta wait for the cutscene to do it.
At least the level design is.
Oh no, Lucifer! Oh, that fight sucks.
So you're saying you get beaten up by a giant cat?
Yes.
You
probably get clocked by a giant cat.
How did I get so?
like Lucifer just smacks Ben, just like I'm really wondering how I got myself into this situation.
Whenever I hear that line, I can't help but think of Superbud's video at that point.
Sorry, this scene will still cracks me up. Like I'm just trying to picture how the heck did I get in this situation? I just teleported into this world.
I imagine
Max meant it's like, you're probably wondering how I got myself into this.
Imagining Fairy Godmother saw him flying in, she's like, you know what? I'm in for some fun today, and just made him small as he came in.
Hold on.
Ooh,
let me pull it up.
Plaything.
Let me pull it up. Birth by Sleep for Beginners.
Oh no. Oh, I know what video you're talking about.
Yes. Oh my god. Ventus looked high as fuck right there. What the fuck?
Oh, are we just gonna title this Ventus's faces?
Call me Ben.
That looked so high right there. Oh my god.
Oh, I just saw that. No, here's the thing. Roxas's face is not made to be extremely happy, so you have to that someone that is generally happy.
Wow.
And it looks so awkward. That's the problem.
Never knew I could smile, so my face could never adapt to it.
Mind much, though.
I'll at least give credit to this version of Ben's map. At least it's interesting design-wise. Like, it makes you have to listen to the stupid overworld theme even longer, but...
Maybe you can help me find him. His name's Terra. You seen him?
And here's the most backstory and character variation.
I mean, the thing is, I feel like I like Ben's actual story the most, because it feels the most cohesive between, you know, all of the different worlds and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, he has his two steps. He's trying to find and help out Terra, and then he's just trying to experience the world before he goes back home.
He just wants to have some fun. That's what the story is. It's like,
oh,
okay,
yeah,
I'm just gonna deal with this.
Yeah, I found it. Alright, hold on.
Is it the one made by Butter Buns?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I've seen that one.
Alright,
Yours is pretty good.
Yes. I love the Persona ones.
The Persona one's fantastic. There it is. I'm just gonna play the audio clip for the stream because it's too good.
More dudes going from point A to B to some.
Okay, sure. Let's.
Hold on, Sophie.
Birth by Sleep to bring you this
Sophie, just
PSA.
Sophie, just a second.
Exciting. More dudes going from point A to B to somebody
tell me how I got so.
Thank you. There it is. Alright, we're good.
I think my dinner's done, so I'm gonna head off for a bit. I'll try to get back on before you're done, depending on how much longer you guys go.
Yeah. Probably gonna get to Radiant Guardian most likely.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh god, oh god, that would have hurt my ears had I not looked at it.
Ouch.
Okay, I just clicked back to the Twitch. Oh my god, I fucking forgot that thumbnail was just had Jake's just like the baby with the
But I mean, it's for beginners.
And the drink drop distance one is just the drink drop distance one is just the combined head of Sora and Riku on the.
What?
Gonna be a big ball tonight.
Is Cinderella going?
I don't know. Hello, you two.
This picture just looks like a clusterfuck. Dang it.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nothing, I'm just rambling while I'm working.
You sure look happy, Cinderella.
I'm just messing with the quiz.
You know, I will say, trying to think of how between the trios, I would say the thing that would makes the Destiny trio work is that at least for the entire tutorial, we actually see them interact and be like friends before they get split up. And Birth by Sleep, you only get them through very little flashbacks.
Honestly, though, looking back, I think Birth by Sleep trio might be my least favorite of them all.
Why not?
Yeah, I think what I've seen, probably Birth by Sleep.
You never get a dress done. Say, got an ID. Invent Hipperjack.
Like I said, I mean, though 358 was unnecessary, it was still a good story nonetheless.
Yeah. Well, at least the latter half of 358.
Even though it's just massive, like, salt and, like, the Larry last scene is, like, massive salt in the wound for anyone who's already played KH2.
Yeah.
It's like, we planned Shion all along. Did you?
No, you didn't.
Did you really?
That's what I read. Apparently, there was some sort of interview that said that they plan to have like someone that encourages Roxy to leave the organization. But I'm like,
BS.
Yeah.
BS, and you know it.
I love Shion, but she's literally like a self-insert kind of character, just suddenly forgotten in the middle of her story.
Give me enough for
Time.
Terra. Yes!
Time to make a gown.
Cure! Immediately equipped! Thank you! Oh wait, this game's alright. Huh. There we go. This music drives me crazy of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Blip.
I do remember someone getting not liking the Wonderland theme.
Yes.
Well, it's for me, it's just that the instrumentation of it, like, just makes it sound like you're slowly going insane.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some food.
What?
It's just like quiet for a second. I don't know if my headphones were cut off for a second. It's just like silence. Utter silence.
I mean, this is the problem when you do a third story in a row of Birth by Sleep. Like, yeesh.
Karaoke time again.
Karaoke time again, boys! Or girls in this case because all the guys who go get
Everybody,
food.
you got bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Shut up, Sophie, please. No.
Not anything.
Not there. Make it stop.
I mean, I guess I can screenshot you what I'm trying to work on, but that spoils the surprise. Here's the thing, we like Kingdom Hearts moments. We do not like its plot.
Yeah, well, it's especially because the beginning of each pathway of Birth by Sleep, plot does not happen until you get the Radiant Garden. I used to think Birth by Sleep was the best integration of those, but looking back, yeah.
No.
Not so much. Yeah, I don't know. Birth by Sleep was kind of moving down in my placement in the series. I
mean, gameplay, no, but story, just going through it. I think the problem is we're going through this in such rapid succession, we're getting burnt out.
Yeah. It's weird, it's like, I don't get burnout from, like, Sonic Heroes and stuff like that, despite everyone, like, always citing that as, like, major burnout and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think just because the base gameplay is so similar between the three of them, and that's still about still 7 hours for each campaign, kinda adds up. Stupid shoe trying to footstool me? Terra, come on out.
Stop twitching.
Stop twitching, okay, entry.
Oh gosh, I forgot how cool Terra's like the wheel on his the dealing behind. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, what's everyone been playing lately?
Smash, 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 more smash. And Terra's leveled up.
Oh, care to tell them what happened over the weekend, Pat? Concerning Smash.
Well, is there a fight?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, if there a fight, do have it. The video stuff is gonna probably be up tomorrow. And yeah. And that's about it. This is a thing. They probably saw it on here. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Okay, I think I've gotten full Terra before. What the hell is this?
Terra's motherfucking pissed.
Okay, that's a thing.
The onset of boredom is such a cruel mistress. Maybe we should have played Smash Ultimate. Oh.
Kingdom Hearts is too strong.
Yeah, but once we finish up Birth by Sleep, then we're taking a break from Cage for a while.
Sometimes there really is something about too much of a good thing.
Well, I wouldn't say good thing in this case. It just, I don't know. I kind of feel like on hindsight, Birth by Sleep doesn't do as much to change stuff in between all the stories to change up the Nani.
No, it doesn't. Actually, that's kind of a concern. If we've got three separate scenarios, and
well, I don't think we're having 3 separate scenarios.
Probably, yeah. Probably
just like
cut to certain scenes.
You play like them for a certain bit, and then you switch back to Sora.
It's gonna be such a tease.
Danganronpa 2 boys!
Danganronpa 2 ain't happening until we're done with this game.
So it's our prize.
Yeah.
It's our prize finishing
Then I need to go download it.
Such despair.
I need to make sure I go download it just so we have it ready for whenever.
Yeah.
You buy it on
I'm playing it on Steam or PS4?
Probably PS4, most likely. Just because it tends to be a little easier to stream from PS4.
Well, if that's the case, you're gonna have to get the one to reload.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley, I don't know. You might want to get it on Steam because guess what I found out? The whole freaking trilogy is coming out PS4, and I'm gonna be angry.
Oh.
I'm gonna make this.
I'm sure the cover's going to be really good with like Makoto and then Hajime and then that would look really cool and.
Yeah, Makoto and Hajime and.
And then actually I really hope they don't mess up that cover in that regard, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do know what I mean. You know what I mean, Urban? You know what I mean? Oh god,
right
yeah.
By the way, the thing that always really annoys me with
Ventus has some incredible balance if you could just stand perfectly still and
the thing that always annoys me with Ven is in his role, you clearly see the spot where the key plate's supposed to be, but he just kind of awkwardly holds his hand out.
Hey, Gamer Nicholas, that's your opinion. If you like the Aquaman more than Spider-Verse, that's okay.
I mean, you might be wrong, but... I mean,
nice.
You can pick a good. I mean, you can pick a good melee role. It can be any fox, sure.
While Linky appears.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, hi, Linky.
Order now, and you get an urban.
Everyone is here.
Link is retired. Okay.
Linky, please destroy the monotony here. We're on our third.
We need something right now. We're in trouble.
We're gonna die, man. We're gonna die.
Light, darkness, light, purgatory.
Oh no, he's that instead of monotony. Help!
What's this Bayonetta?
No, let's just replace the word. Let's just replace the word darkness with beams because it makes just as much sense.
Supreme beans.
No, beans.
Beans. I like beans more. We're going with that.
No, beans.
No, beans. I'm making the executive decision to make it beans.
So, are you playing other time? if you want me to ask.
We're playing Birth by Sleep right now. We're on the last scenario. We kind of just need help because I feel the energy dying.
Because it's like you're on your third playthrough of the same world.
Yeah.
It starts to become very boring.
Wait. So this is like a third playthrough of the whole
You have to do it. You basically have to Sonic kind of Heroes Adventure where you gotta play through all 3 characters in order to get to the last part of the game.
I just arrived here, but I've been flabbergasted by gems.
What is gems?
Steven Universe.
Kind of forget that show existed. I'm sorry.
I did tell that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. I've not heard much about that show in so long. I heard it takes like a long hiatus just for it to complete like 3 episodes.
And that's why you forget about it unless you're literally like a dedicated fan.
Still no Gravity Falls in terms of the way. Oh my god, that was. You would go months without, and then just get 1 episode.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like it's kind of struggle to take. You're just gonna get a nice little average small episode, and then you're just gonna get a big plot dump of an episode. It's literally like a double-edged sword.
The plot dump sword. The plot dump.
The words.
Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell.
Reapply for that Smash 3 or the Smash 4.
Sword looks and sounds different.
Yep.
Very different.
I just want a Joker trailer at this point. Give me, or just at least a render. That's all I need.
Let Akira run speak, you cowards.
Well, he does. Have you heard the announcer?
Yeah.
Pat, they already released a trailer.
Okay, gameplay trailer. Shut up.
You didn't specify.
Ditch rolled.
So what's a Kingdom Hearts?
It's a Kingdom.
Let me replay the entirety of Johnny's streams for you again.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't actually been in the Kingdom Hearts yet.
Exactly. Yep. It is Kingdom Hearts. I was hoping you could.
Well, we first thought it was a moon, but now we think it's
then it was a door, then it was a moon.
It was a really giant door, then it was a heart-shaped moon, and now we're not even sure what it is anymore.
I just think it's like the promised land.
Just give up now.
Let's not do that, we don't need to be Final Fantasy 7 on
Real
this.
Kingdom Hearts was inside us all along.
But where do we find Final Fantasy?
Oh, Final Fantasy.
On store shelves at Best Buy.
Not that kind of fun.
Man, my stomach.
Oh god, heart failure!
Heart? I said stomach.
I can't even tell what my organs are anymore.
What is an organ?
Oh god, we're losing
All
this!
I know is hearts.
We're
All I
losing
know is hearts.
Hearts!
What about Kingdom's stomach or Kingdom's spleen? Or the most important part, Kingdom King.
Kingdom's spleen doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
Says you also must be
Look, I can say Kingdom whatever, and it'll probably get more suggestive as the night goes on.
Kingdom gallbladder.
You know, but the gallbladder isn't necessary to survive. Wait, is it? No, that's the pancreas. Or is it gallbladder? One of those organs is vital. I don't remember.
Yes, away from the cat, not like you just need to go grab it and run away.
Oh.
Gamer Nicholas, if you said a spoiler, if they warned you not to say spoilers, they warned you. I'm just gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Because we are gonna be putting that, also warning on that now, people. When Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, any spoilers of any variety,
it's the ban.
That is an auto ban. That ain't a timeout, that is a ban, because the game is just coming out.
I'll hold them off. Run!
Why would you name him Cat Lucifer? Have you met the mother of Cinderella?
Dude, Ventus is
also, I would like to know with Christianity, Satan and Lucifer are not the same. They are both bad, but they are not the same.
My first sacrifice, Jen.
I don't know, just the image of you just firing fire at a regular cat is kind of funny to me.
Oh, so this Lucifer, that doesn't look how it did in Persona 5.
Urban. Get the shotgun out.
Crack over the gold one.
Crack over the gold one.
Crap on my gold one.
Time to bring the big boy.
I actually have a soda on me right now. That wasn't my chance. You okay?
You okay? You okay?
Did you burn yourself?
What happened?
Funny bone.
Oh.
How?
That's not funny. Ew.
I know. Oh. So you're fighting a cat?
Yeah.
So it's Tom and Jerry.
Why aren't you big? Why aren't you getting that cat spade? Remember, kids.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Now we're gonna spade him.
Why am I so small?
Wait, it's what was that called? Dealing?
Yeah, dealing.
Sounds like silly.
Delete this.
Now here's the spading part.
Sir, this is a family frame stream, please.
This is whatever I want it to be.
Oh man.
Hey,
the day that Padme is like...
Wait, you can summon Shiva?
Shiva?
Shira?
Shiva.
Shiva.
You saved me.
Gosh,
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
not
don't know
just
your...
Shira.
That's what friends
He can use the freaking diamond dust. That's Shiva's signature. Oh my god, you guys are nerds.
No, he's just using another key. He's just using another keyblade from the future, because diamond dust is what you get for being a guy's titan.
But it's Shiva, a spirit, not a titan.
What did you leak? Oh god, what is this?
What did I just walk into?
No, obviously it's Black Frost because Black Frost...
I'm sorry!
Just look at the chat, I'll put it in Twitch as well.
That fucking gif.
No, but it's obviously Black Frost. Black Frost learns diamond dust.
Now you have a dress for the ball.
Yeah, nothing for you.
What was the source of that gif actually?
I don't remember where that actual gif is from, but I love it.
I thought it was peanut butter.
I can't believe it's not peanut butter.
I'm gonna go eat now. I'll catch you guys later. Try not to go too crazy with Sora Plus 2. Or Sora 2.0.
Thank you.
I don't know, what's the plot of this game? Who are you?
I wish I
This
did.
darkness.
Huh?
What is white?
Even the fans don't know.
Being a Keyblade Master is all I've dreamed about.
For some reason, Ventus is a mouse. This is his mouse Sona.
Oh, God damn it.
All share the same dream.
You know, considering what Sora goes through, Ventus would probably be chill with it.
I'd never really thought about it.
Alright,
I would totally be chill of being mind raped.
My dream.
No, I think it means.
Master.
Hope a dream come true too.
I gotta go eat. Bye.
Boy.
I just need to keep on believing.
My dream is to become a Keyblade Master, and I'll do it through someone else.
Believe it!
I was gonna say that shit.
Ba, 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 ba.
You song
When
of
it's
sadness.
plant time in February, that is when plant time is.
Yeah, what was it, like, till the end of this month that people get the pre-orders for? Well, the
fact that we have
pre-orders.
more backstory between these three than all the other paths are combined.
Oh man, Pat, just be prepared for the next Terra fight, which when Piranha Plant comes out. It's like everyone
the next Terra fight is like the first week of February, so he probably won't be out by then.
Yeah, some people will get some lab time in with Plant.
Yeah. It'll probably be the Terra fight 4 that will be the one where Piranha Plant will be available.
Laboman must crop these plants.
Gamer Nicholas, it's Believe It Boruto's dad joke.
Yeah.
Get it right.
The fact that there are some kids that don't know Naruto scares me.
And
still no sign of Terra.
I mean, just different generation.
Yeah.
I will say, my sister is finally starting to realize that SAO kind of sucks.
How long did it take?
Enlightened. You see,
really took a conversation between her friends.
It was more of the oh god you're old moment is where in a few years Melee is going to be like 20 years old, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, Smash in general is 20 years old.
Yeah,
so.
Smash is 20 years old today.
What? Oh,
dun, 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 dun.
I'm sorry. It's just
Smash is 2 years older than me.
That's 2 years younger than me.
I'm Ventus.
Stumble across a sleeping princess.
Oh, you don't seem
I thought Pat,
very bad security if he was able just to walk up into here with no trouble.
Well, then again,
Philip is jealous.
Everyone's asleep, dude.
Foreshadowing.
Now she's stolen
If you're not a main character, you're asleep. And even if you are a semi-main character like the princess right there.
That's impossible, dear. Maleficent's home is
Say about Ventus. He's a sleep and a main character.
I'm not afraid. We can't just leave Aurora like this. I can help.
I actually kind of like this section of Maleficent's castle you're gonna get to.
It's not too bad.
It's a little annoying when you're trying to do cleanup, but
You're absolutely right.
I was thinking for some reason that Aqua had this whole like gimmick with her.
After all, we wouldn't want you to get lost.
well, she comes in after Ventus already solved all the problems, so all she can do is just break out of the dungeon. And her sequence fine as it is.
Yeah, except for getting out of the boss fight at the end.
They even kind of hint at it, but they don't tell you. It's like, oh yeah, you know Phil can block the fire, right? It's like
not a good enough indication.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we all know what happened on that stream of mine.
The heck is
All we really know is that if anything goes bad with this fight with Maleficent, we have the power of song.
Okay. I said you something.
Well, don't worry, Alexandra. You won't be interrupted by a fire alarm this time if you start screaming.
No, I'm not cursed. My voice is cursed now. We can't top that. We gotta top that. We reached maximum joke on that one.
And peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoa, come on, sing it with me. The words are linked to the key.
Key.
Dang it, I was so close to finishing that.
Did it.
Where is this?
Aqua, you're falling behind Terra. You still haven't leveled up yet.
No, I got it. If we're gonna be singing, I got a song.
No, we're not.
Damn.
Aw.
Only when boss fights happen.
Oh,
okay, when a boss fight happens, I'll sing.
It's only if I don't beat it first try. Just Maleficent, base Maleficent honestly isn't hard.
No, not really. No, she's not even that bad back in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh. And just like in Kingdom Hearts 1, the dragon sucks.
Yeah.
Unlike that dragon, you're at the start of the freaking game.
I guess
But
if
to be
you're
fair, I still think one-on-one Riku is harder. Don't at me.
I'm not disagreeing.
Well, I think in Final Mix it's harder and stuff like that.
I think we've bored the chat so much we're starting to quote the room.
What are you doing? Oh,
quoting the room?
Kind of just question why that came to be, but hey.
She missed the end of Aqua. Don't worry, I missed the end of Aqua too.
Oh no, Gamer Nicholas just brought up, you're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Actually, no, technically we didn't miss the end of Aqua. The end of Aqua comes Thursday.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, might be even Tuesday. Yeah, well, then we're probably going to finish up Tuesday, and then all the final story stuff will be Thursday, and then Birth by Sync will be done!
Hey, then next week we're going to start talking Roper 2.
Oh man, I'm so excited for that.
What's a good gift for an aunt?
It's a good gift for an aunt? What does your aunt like?
It's the problem. Nobody tells me what they like.
Tell me about it.
Same here.
See, that's what I liked about during the amiibo craze was that you could give people amiibos and it was totally cool. Because it was like just the right amount of money.
Yeah, no, dude, like my friend just gifted me that Palutena amiibo. I'm like looking at him like, dude, I'm not sure where you or when you get this, but yeah, thanks really a lot.
I remember.
You're such a Joshua. I got a pre-order bitch way back when.
Oh yeah, I pre-ordered that from Japan like as soon as it went live. It's like I'm getting the Palutena one.
Japan, I got that shit on Amazon in the United States the moment pre-orders open.
Yeah, I pre-ordered from Japan just so I knew that I would be able to get it.
Oh man, though, it's gonna be so fun getting Joker.
Oh, that one time I walk into a Toys R Us and see all these amiibos that I've been struggling to find.
Yeah,
just had a field day going
message.
on an amiibo spree.
Just the image I see of like the wall of mess.
I think like Jay Witz has all of the Smash amiibos, like the original run.
Yeah,
I just see his shelf and I'm like, you.
Yeah, Tyler was just like, after the Smash line, I'm done. I'm just like, I'm getting all of those, and then I'm done with the whole amiibo thing.
My friend Nat is so much worse. He collects every amiibo.
I only get the ones for like ones that I actually will use or series that I like.
Yeah.
Same.
I thought about getting an Ike that I saw, but I did not like its face, so I'm like, no thank you, Ike.
I don't like you, Ike, right now.
And then Smash Ultimate, I love you, Ike!
I thought we liked that.
Give me that Nair all day!
I will totally be down for that Celica and Alm amiibo. Too bad it never came in stores!
No, it did. For 5 seconds.
On my store. Well, I did see that Detective Pikachu amiibo in stores, and I'm like, holy crap!
Isn't that one
it's big. It's big.
You need
it's
two
about
hands
as
to
tall
hold
as
it.
the Switch, honestly.
Exactly.
I found it on Amazon for the Almond Saga for $33.45.
What about the Zelda and Toon Link 1 set?
Yeah, that one.
I think about my brother still owes me a Christmas gift.
I want the Wind Waker one, and then I want the Ocarina of Time link. Like, those are the two from the Zelda line I really want. I always really love Ocarina of Time and Link's design. Soul Calibur 2 probably has a lot to do with that, but...
Oh wow, $27 for the Wind Waker 2 Link.
Oh, that ain't bad.
27. Oh,
that ain't bad, honestly. Compared to the prices I've seen.
Is it both the Zelda and Toon Link?
Oh no, for one.
Which one is it? The Toon Link or the Zelda?
then Link is 26.94 and Zelda's 25.97.
You gotta have both. It's a set.
I think I see one for 54.99.
Gamer Nicholas, I actually don't, mainly because we were really hoping that I would get a review code for Soul Calibur 6, and then we were pretty much told last minute that they were going to be giving us one, unfortunately, so... But I do want to pick up 6 soon, I really, really do. I just didn't have the money at the time. Because that was the big lead up into, for Smash Ultimate at that point.
Nope. There's a death.
Yeah.
I heard that. I definitely heard that, yep.
Ouch. Okay, we're gonna move this.
You're all just telling me about these amiibos. I'm like, I wonder if I should get them.
I mean, I'm so tempted to say.
I mean, I'm already gifting one the pad.
that's
yeah.
I mean, I have like a lot of
are you planning on going to like too many games or anything like that?
I have plans for shit, man.
You don't have money. I'm not rich enough to have travel money.
Planning.
I mean, like just sending, like just buying it on Amazon and sending it to you guys.
I'll totally be down to
get a birthday. Well, just so you know, birthday's coming up March 8th, so if you want to plan some crazy shenanigans for that.
Well, my birthday's like 6 days afterwards.
Happy birth.
My birthday's on May 12th, so like I'm a Mayday person. Mayday.
Hey, we got a birthday.
We may have a problem.
Shut up.
God's birthday is actually the first day.
Whose birthday is the furthest out in the year?
Mine's October 25th.
Hey, I'm not last!
The worst time to have a birthday is in December because it's Christmas month. So it's like you're gonna have your present both. You lose both. You only get one day to get presents.
I hate that. You see?
That was the thing with one of my cousins. I forget which one.
No,
I think it was...
Sorry, JoJo.
You see, for my mom, it's always that her birthday is on the 3rd of January. So.
So she
that's like immediately after Christmas, you gotta get another gift. Like.
Yeah.
My mom is always the hardest one to come up with gifts for Christmas to begin with.
Kids who are born on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day have it the worst because Christmas presents are their birthday presents.
They hope that it's double presents, but it's never.
It never is.
It's never because parents can't afford that much.
Yeah, parents and family.
I mean Santa.
Santa, yes. Yes, that's what I meant.
I would say my dad's the hardest to buy presents because literally he doesn't ask for anything or anything he asks is too expensive. It's like a week before Christmas he said he needs a pair of headphones. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy those pair of headphones.
Yep.
So also friendly reminder that according to Justice League, Superman still believes in Santa.
Looks like we're stuck.
And so does Big Boss.
Yeah.
I wonder which one's more terrifying.
The question is, does Riku believe yet?
Superman.
Well,
he stopped believing. Remember when Santa said Kingdom Hearts 2?
Yeah.
He stopped believing, but now Soren has
proof. He's like, oh, Santa exists! Come here now, boy!
I met him.
No,
Sora, that's just a guy in the mall. No, like I met him.
I have to link you this comic in which Sora.
Riku
I know exactly which one you're talking about. So
Riku pulled like Dexter's lab versus Dexter versus Santa and both that time.
Oh god, I forgot that episode. That one was fun.
Oh, you know what? Okay, Pat. What is your stance on amiibos? Do you keep them in boxes? Do you buy them used?
I get them out of boxes, man. Even though there are 3 that are still in a box, I just never brought them out. Those are the Mario Maker 8-bit one, and then both of the Bayonettas. are in the box still. I just never brought them out.
This will forever be my favorite comic on Santa Claus.
I think the Toon Link one was the one that was in the box for the longest time, because I didn't want to take him out until I was ready to start working on it.
Like some of the designs of these boxes are really cool, but then my mom was like, take out the trash.
Yeah, there's too much. It takes up too much space. Same thing with people who get a lot of Funko Pops. Like,
yeah.
you're gonna have them, you can't keep them in the boxes because that just takes up so much damn space.
Yeah.
No,
I remember the day when my brother finally had to start throwing away boxes, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, man.
No, okay, but I was looking because I see like all of them are like new, and they're like at $80 while the used ones were at like at $50 for Zelda and.
Yeah, I'm fine with getting the used ones. I picked up Roy and Robin while I was at TNG. Lucinas are everywhere around my area. I might pick up one just because I made her now.
I think in all technicality, Lucina and Chilton were the only ones I bought online. Most of the ones I either just bought in stores because they were there, or I was gifted from my friend.
It was the Kid Icarus ones I had to hunt down.
I bought only 2 amiibos at a con, which were Lucina and Pac-Man.
No, it was the Kid Icarus ones and Shulk I really had to hunt for.
It's like when I visit, I just pick it up as I go. Because I found my Robin on a GameStop. I found my Lucina and Dark Pig on a Best Buy.
Yeah, I found my Mega Man and the Toon Link, and at one of my local stores near my university. It's like, oh, well, there they are.
My very first amiibo was Zero Suit, I believe.
My first one was Kirby.
Jesus Christ, it was like first year of university that I got the Toon Link amiibo with the plan to decorate it. Wow.
Wow. End of an era, man.
Nah. Now I'm trying to remember, like,
I need you.
Going full nostalgia, I'm trying to remember what your first video I watched was. I think it might have been your crossover with the Corner Guy for the
Game Bosses. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
I think one of my favorite ones was the top 10 Zelda moments in which you just said you thought Zelda was your sister.
Yes! Like, I have no desire to go back to countdowning, but there are definitely moments that I enjoyed from those videos and stuff like that, but a lot of it is cringe now.
Oh yeah, Zelda's reaction in Spirit Tracks. It's like
motherfucking ghost!
Yeah, it's like it's important that you must get my body back before I'll away from you. Like we put to say that when we're actually doing that for a very long time.
Just realized since the movie is going down the Legend of Zelda series in order, he has to play Wind Waker next, and that's gonna be a blast.
You better be playing HD for that.
How long has he been working on that?
It's gonna be a while since Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out.
I remember like someone told him I remember when Nico B was playing through Breath of the Wild, someone told him to attack the cuckoos and he didn't know about the cuckoo.
Oh.
Yes. It was something else.
You know someone hasn't been around Zelda long enough if they fall for that.
Yeah. Same thing with
I still remember freaking when Game Grumps did it and Danny fell for it, and it was with Link to the Past, and I think it takes the most damage for the cuckoos to actually aggro in that game.
Yeah.
He took
almost anything else you hit them like once or twice and they're immediately on you.
I think if we don't, it depends if we count Hyrule Warriors or not, because I think Hyrule...
I wouldn't count that.
Yeah, then I think Ocarina is the one where it takes the least to get them aggro.
But
though in Breath of the Wild, you can also use the cuckoos to your advantage and plant them in enemy territory.
And then they hit him and then check it. Death by cocks.
Death by cocks.
I would say my favorite reaction is when he had to stop the bomb man for to get the
one of the Majora's Mask, yes.
And he decided to shoot him and he exploded. He's like, what the fuck? Did I just kill him?
Yeah, like I said, Breath of the Wild's physics are magical. They are magical things.
I'd be down for streaming a bit of hard mode, maybe in the future. because I'm still
Sounds
working.
like a good idea.
I'm still working through my not full playthrough because I'm still working through hard mode, but.
Just realized I never finished. I didn't finish River for the Wild copy yet, even though I'm literally right
never
next
got
to
it.
a bus.
I think one of my favorite like Breath of the Wild physics videos I've seen. It was like Link was fighting a Hinox, and then a Guardian woke up, and then the Hinox struck the Guardian like halfway to Death Mountain.
No, I think my favorite one was where he had a Guardian, and I think a Lionel. He got them positioned in a way that they just started battling it out with one another, and it was amazing.
I remember. One time, UK Sparks was trying to get a horse. He didn't know about registering, so the horse just walked off, and he just walked off the cliff.
And then of course round 2, rock launch.
I think there was a recent video I saw of the guy going into the room just full of Guardians, and he straight up Tycho parried all of that.
Yes, I've seen that one.
That was amazing.
Just breaking through all the shields to get their parry timing.
Yeah, but I will say something that I remember seeing what I always find funny when someone dies because a chest fell on them.
Oh yeah.
It's just the person doing the DLC quest.
Yeah.
It's like you only take one hit, including all these little dungeons. It's like, or the shrines. It's like, oh, that's fine. Chest bonk. Oh.
But yeah, but I'll probably, if I do get you something, I might just get one amiibo because $50.
Yeah. Dude, it's fine. Whatever you want to do.
There's nothing down this way. It's certainly not a prince who's gonna help save the day, I guess.
It's not like Mom is also gonna be locked up there eventually.
She's not even really locked up. She just falls in for a moment. She's like, oh, I guess I'm here now.
Wait, your Pat's father?
No,
is his father Star Wars joke?
What?
It says no in the chat. It says
I'm so confused.
You need to learn your proper punctuation.
Bye.
See ya, JoJo.
See ya.
Boy.
And now green fire. Dude.
But is green fire good?
No.
No. It's unnatural, therefore it's not good. I wonder why they gave Ventus the backwards grip.
Yeah.
At least he makes him unique for once.
Because someone played Star Wars The Force Unleashed right before making this.
God, how...
Don't you remember?
When did that first come out?
That was 2008, I think.
Why, of course.
Ventus,
it was around the same time of Soul Calibur 4, which was around the same time as Saga Unleashed, so around...
Ventus, stay away from the green goo. It makes you evil.
Yeah. Alice is flubber.
In which case,
I didn't think I would bring up flubber of all things.
Who are you? What's your name?
Yeah, I haven't seen much movies or play lots of the old games.
Oh, my name.
Basically to explain how like.
Oh no, I can't.
Aurora has a rifle face like, oh, we met before. Get away from me, stalker! Get away from me, stalker!
Oh no, this evening at the cottage.
No, but to tell you how late I was to RPG stuff and all those big folk games. Pat got me into Fire Emblem Awakening, and I didn't play that till I was 13.
Aurora's memory. She must have gotten.
So I was late on so many of those bandwagons.
I mean, hell, I was. God, I think I finally sat down and played Awakening after they were revealed for Smash.
I would in terms of big RPGs, I'm kind of hit or miss if I end up playing them or not. But it was the demo for Awakening that I was like, okay, they fixed my biggest problem that I've had with the series. series of the permadeath, and I was just like, okay. Well, especially because let's put it like this: my first Fire Emblem was Sacred Stones, and after you deal with fog in that game, yeah, I was like, okay.
Oh, Fog of War.
Yeah.
Funny, considering that, according to everybody else, Sacred Stones is one of the easier Fire Emblem games before
It absolutely is. But the Fog of War is a tough thing to have to deal with, especially on your first
You're
game.
still trying to learn of how Fire Emblem even works.
I mean, hell, I've played a fair number of Fire Emblem games. I still don't like Fog of War.
You don't know where the enemy is, they know where you are.
I'm glad that they kind of stopped doing fog in recent stuff, just because I've always felt like it's a really dumb mechanic into the game that basically just forces your units in, and then after you move them, then you find out you're kind of screwed.
Which forces you to slow down and to act rashly, and it's just... It's bad and it's fine enough when you only have like ambush spawns where enemies will spawn right after your turn. But that's something different. That's learning the map and, replaying it later on. With Fog of War, you can never actually adapt because you don't ever really know what's out there and at what times.
Yeah, you don't know where they are, but they know where you are.
But again,
if the enemies didn't know either, that'd be a different thing entirely.
But yeah, since they had casual mode into Awakening, I got into that a lot more, loved it, and then of course was one of the few reactions on YouTube that actually knew who Robin was when he got revealed for Smash.
Until Fates added Phoenix Mode.
See, I don't agree with Phoenix Mode. I think that's going a bit far.
We don't like to talk about Fate's controversy.
Isn't that what we always do?
You mean what's so weird?
The funny thing, Fate is what got me to play Awakening, because of like, oh, this looks cool, maybe I should pick up Awakening to know about mechanics.
Play a better game.
It's certainly weird going from Fates back to Awakening. Like, there's enough small changes where it's just like...
Yeah. No, but I really do gotta because I probably would have picked up Awakening had I not seen this video.
Maleficent, stop giving off green fumes.
It's just
Ventus can't smell it.
Enough of fart gas, Maleficent.
No, seriously, everything green is evil.
So,
wait a minute.
Except for your health.
Is Pat evil?
Good stuff.
Is Luigi evil?
Well, clearly.
Well, Yoshi definitely is.
Yeah, talk about
it. Fraud. With a lot of like cult games, it's usually my friends that kind of get me into them, especially Tyler. Because we especially around summertime, him and me kind of tend to play like a very similar series at around the same time. A few years ago, it was Phoenix Wright, and then like 2 summers ago, it was Persona 5. Didn't really have one for this summer in particular.
Got my friend Fire Emblem, he got me into Persona.
Most series that I'm introduced to was mostly through the best friend, and it wasn't even them playing games, it was them referencing stuff so many times that I had
just like, okay, I gotta see.
The amount of times that they referenced freaking God Hand just because they really want Gene to be a fighter for the next Marvel vs. Capcom, or Capcom versus whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Ventus just like, who the hell is Gene? Wow, you just...
right at the end.
Let's see, with all these
she did what Sephiroth couldn't, killed you with a galaxy breaker.
Yeah.
But I thought
this was the Yakuza series, which looks like a game that while looks fun, I don't think I can play because of all the loot.
Or which game?
Yakuza.
The Yakuza series.
That's fine. Its goofiness is not necessarily for everyone.
I want to give Yakuza like a fair shot at some point.
All the remakes are great, and all the more modern ones are still hold up.
Yeah, I'm trying to make one of my game training games to see Yakuza 0, and I haven't. It's just sitting around, and I want to make sure I have modules and do 24-hour Cinderella.
You see, Kalen really likes Yakuza. I think he has both Zero and
Kiwami.
Kiwami, okay.
Countdown to death.
Yoshi was abused. Yoshi has been abused by Mario for years. Now he's being accused of tax fraud.
Not accused, we know it.
We know it.
So since Pat died, that means we can sing, right?
No.
Together we can shut up.
Irvin, you're gonna get instantly banned if you proceed further with that.
Irvin, you're banned.
Ban Irvin.
Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are?
Can't I like the song though?
Not that one.
The moment two people start singing two different songs, it just becomes close.
Yeah.
Okay, that is true.
It's like I sing something's calm and soothing. The next singer,
So what is with that countdown?
Pat doesn't get into the safety area, so he keeps getting hit with it.
But you can just smash out of it, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fortune Street did make that canon. Yeah, no, but I also have Yakuza that I bought during Christmas since it was on sale, but it's like, I actually haven't picked it up and played it yet.
But yeah, the Walking Dead is finally finishing up in March, season 4 of the game.
What? Oh yeah, wasn't something that happened to the company because
but then it got
picked up by another company, right?
No, like...
Oh, we have a message. Sophie?
Calm down.
Yeah, let's see, Brain.
I'm just laughing about something that's not about something.
Oh my god, blindsided! Wow.
Ooh. Oh, you ran right into that. Ooh.
I couldn't even see it.
Oh, Sophie, you posted that again.
Team up with the fairies to defeat Maleficent, except when you just want to mash out of the time attacks, so they don't really help.
I would say, in terms of for being the final season of The Walking Dead, I would say that's actually even as good as season 1. Okay, nobody likes to talk about zombies. Okay.
Sorry, it's not.
Or I don't have any interest in Walking Dead.
The most I know about Walking Dead is the season 1 of the game. That's about it.
Literally everybody only knows about Walking Dead season 1.
And for me, and 2.
A bit of season 2, and then I don't know.
I know how season 2 I think ended because Will covered it in one of his countdowns a while back, but.
I mean, I would say season 3, you can literally skip over season 3 and just go to season 4 because nothing really happens that much that matters to the overarching plot.
What a ringing endorsement.
Ringing endorsement!
Okay, bad. That was kind of a bit reckless.
I think I thought...
Galaxy Brain played. I get it, Super Boston.
Can you tell we're running out of things to say?
Yeah.
They're
all prepared. Just Aqua's playthrough, and then we're like, oh man, we have to do Ventus as well.
Yeah.
Ventus is just
like that. Maybe we should have, like said, that's why I was like, I'm starting to question making that straw poll. Maybe we should have just done Ultimate.
Oh man, Pat, you should have been doing that forever.
Yeah.
While playing Ultimate?
Actually, when I think about it, maybe we should finish this world up and call it a wrap, because the Radiant Gardens and Ventus is kind of long.
Yeah.
To talk about that one.
Hell, that Ventus is mostly just cutscene.
Yeah.
So we need to have even
We'll
less.
just make a super long session for Tuesday then. Longer than normal session for Tuesday then. Just to wrap up.
I better hope hope dinner is served early like today. You guys can eat dinner whatever you want. My dinner is on a time limit.
Why is your dinner on a time limit?
Because my dad cooks, and I want to have a nice hot meal.
See, I wish I know that. I'm almost always I'm just microwaving something.
That's me right now in college.
I am savoring home-cooked dinners as much as I can now.
Do so.
When your dad is a really good cook, I'm like, yeah, I'm sticking to the homemade menu all the way.
What year are you in college anyway?
Okay, well, technically I started university in 2014, but because of my transfer, I'm technically junior, but like credit-wise, I'm a super senior.
We're super senior.
And
this is a new formula I could call Super Senior 2.
No, I'm a super. No, you see, I'm a super duper. See, next year, then I become a super duper senior.
Then you become a super duper senior.
There we go.
4-star.
I'm a freshman.
Wait. So if a Super D Duper Saiyan is Super Saiyan 3, what's Super Saiyan God?
You don't believe me?
Graduate.
In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Well, like Team 4-star is never gonna do that, so I don't know what they would think.
It was just the reference. I was like, what do you do when you go? He's like, you don't have anything else outside of Super D Duper because of party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Maleficent.
The truth can be most cruel, even amongst the closest of friends.
What?
After all, one never.
I can't post it because it's a spoiler.
I'm
what?
Sure
no, it's Steven Universe. I can't.
Oh.
I can send it to. I can send
You
it.
can send it to me because I don't care and I will never know.
And I think she's at the point of the. I think Chaos Shadow is at the point of the episode where I can send it.
Like
shit.
now.
I dropped the mic! Drop the mic! We out, boy!
We out, boy!
Jesus, those things are expensive.
Don't tell me the story of like the day, the most awkward day I had at church.
What? It's just I have to find him before it's too late.
Because it does include the whole drop the mic. So okay, this is when I was still in Birmingham, still in high school. So service is going on per normal. And to premise this, like, our pastor gave really good sermons, but this was like, but here, like, premise a few things. That pastor was the highest paid pastor in the state. He was getting 6-digit salary here.
Jesus fuck.
And usually most churches permit a parsonage, more or less, like they give you a home for you and your family to live in. He didn't take the one that he didn't like what they were the church was going to give him, because he wanted to live in actually an upscale, like quote unquote upscale house, and luxurious house and stuff like that stuff. Basically, my parents had to work their asses off to end up getting from effectively an upper middle class home. And he would constantly like tell people about all this like shopping he's done, all these meals and trips he's taken and stuff. Wasn't like he would give great service. Wasn't very humble though. He wouldn't participate in a lot of church events, and probably the case of arson, murder, and jaywalking. He didn't like getting one-upped. So like every 5th Sunday, our male chorus would sing, and they've recorded albums and stuff. They're like really well known around the country. And every Sunday they sing, he would try to one-up them and sing as well.
About Terra being a different person?
Oh god.
Man.
Exactly what I said.
Oh, they also mentioned that he's short. He was shorter than me. I'm 5'6" for the record.
Thing I've ever heard.
Does he have a short
Stupid
temper?
Or true?
I don't know if he had a short temper.
Is that Edward Elric?
So basically, what happened that one Sunday? It was a couple of weeks after he had come back from a mission trip to India. Good. And he did a sermon, everything went fine, and a lot of people at the church were starting to get really, really annoyed with how he was, being. And then he said, it's like at the sermon, he's like talks before he just moves the service along. He's like, oh, I know you guys been hearing some things about me, and I'm gonna be doing some soul searching, and you guys don't have to. And I came to the conclusion that you guys don't have to make a decision for me because I'm quitting now, effective immediately. And he dropped the mic, left the sanctuary, and the service came to a screeching halt.
Yeah, they're just like, what do we do?
Yeah, no, people are freaking out, and my parents and I were like, maybe we should leave.
Before it gets too late.
I wonder if you could like win this encounter technically.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I think it might end before either of you get anywhere close to low HP.
I mean, if you try hard enough, then you can yourself.
Well, there's even a lot of fights where it's like, no, you're supposed to lose, so it just kind of stops once you get to a point.
Well, I wonder if actually someone like, you know, use.
Well, I mean, hell, if someone beat quote unquote Ultron Sigma in that first encounter in Marvel Infinite, but it gets to a point where he just, I think it just goes right to a cutscene where he just raw supers you that you can't avoid, so you just lose.
I would say I wasn't gonna say anything because of the story, but the fact that Ventus is just floating in space, on his way to get here, just like, bye.
Yeah, bye. What's his Keyblade glider supposed to look like?
Tell me where
his Keyblade gliders is like roller skates.
So Shadow the Hedgehog, he is Shadow.
Here, I'll show ya.
It just turns into one of those hover platforms from Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show him, and I'll help because you're not allowed to fight outside of gameplay.
Yeah.
You aren't a playable character, so you don't get to exist without me.
I am your overlord. That's just.
No, Mickey's his persona.
Very small
I am thou. Thou art thy.
Alright, what Terra would Mickey have?
I'm trying to think actually.
Like, let's not worry about a specific persona, but what Terra would probably be in.
The Happy Swirl? I'm not kidding, that is legit.
In the context of Kingdom Hearts, he could be the Emperor, but...
That command does, like, literally nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you just sitting around and doing absolutely nothing?
Yeah, you do no damage!
What's the point?
You only ever fight with Mickey like 3 times, and 2 of them are against Venita, so he's usually teleporting through half the attack.
Yeah.
This is how I get to Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2. I teleport. And he's dead.
Now you're thinking of teleport. Oh no, that's Portal. I hear the beeping. Yeah, there it is.
You don't really notice like how fast of the revive time allies have in this game, since they don't really give much help.
It's like they
like even Donald is more useful than these guys.
Yeah.
Donald is more useful.
That's
shocking.
And now he's gonna be the most useful when he fucking kills him.
He fucking dies.
I used all my power.
No, they just
he just goes out casting one more cure.
He just does a Vegeta and he just blows himself up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened in the final battle trailer then.
He can't hear right as you fully hear yourself.
I still think it's the funniest in one of the Chain of Memories, in which right before the Larkseem fight, Donald heals you, but not actually.
Yeah. It's like, no, you don't actually get healed in that.
Motherfucking Donald.
I forget, is that in the Game Boy version or was that?
No, that's in Rechain. That's in Rechain.
Okay, it was in Rechain.
Like, motherfucking Donald can't be ours to do anything right.
Like, you guys updated the cutscene, but you didn't update the mechanic.
Ah, damn it.
So close. Well, at least it wasn't much of a stomp as when you were fighting in the Aqua last time.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
you only
pretty
have
BS
one cure command, and you can't link anyone.
Well, if you were farming, you probably could have brought another cure command, but We try to avoid that when we can.
Yeah.
So did you just protect Mickey, and why?
Because Ventus protects his friends.
No, it's because Ventus went to Disneyland and maxed out the credit card, but he still needs to pay Mickey. So it's acting as Mickey's bodyguard.
Seems like a poor deal for Mickey.
He's like, you're not doing your job.
Command is
You're
so
the bodyguard,
useless.
but you're more important. What? I understand why there's battles here, but there's so much excess space here.
Okay, give me a
Like, it really only... You can clearly tell that this area was built for Lingering Will before.
Yeah.
And then repurposed for Ventus's remnant. But like, when you fight Ventus here, like, there's just so much just wasted space.
I'm trying to think of where do I actually know where Moogle is. Yeah, I mean, okay, in the first world, yeah. Yeah, there's one right here.
Yeah, they're usually right outside one of your starting areas.
Here, there it is.
So I'm trying to wonder, has Sophie drawn a Moogle?
I know I did. Yeah, we both did. We did for
yeah,
the
you both did back in
Northern
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, well, I wasn't here
Moogles.
for Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well, you were in the chat, weren't you?
I think
It's like one of the first arts for Kingdom Hearts, the Moogles.
Yeah.
I think I was in the chat like when we were getting to like the man sex part.
Of course it's man sex.
It's always man sex. Buy
Yeah,
Cure to immediately upgrade it. Okay, I was like, you're gonna get rid of your Cure pad, really?
Okay, that should be good.
It's kind of limiting, but I always have at least 2 Cures in these handheld games at all times.
Yep.
Now the lose fight battle, first off.
Oh yeah. Imagine if you could pause and skip this. It's like, oh,
okay, come on.
Actually, something I really like in this game, introducing, is that having enemy spellcasters.
Yeah.
It's mostly Ventus and Xehanort's boss fights, but still, just seeing other people casting spells that aren't just like elementals, like most bosses are.
Yeah.
And I think the highest I've ever really got to was, I guess, with Aqua's reflection in 0.2.
Yeah.
Where she's just using all your spells just in boss form. I kind of hope we see more stuff like that in 3.
Yeah.
I like to see that in video games in general, just seeing boss versions of your movesets.
Yeah. Like, I always wanted the red fight in Gen 2 to, like, get your old team, like, all powered up and stuff like that.
Fighting past protagonists or current protagonists is always my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Shovel Knight's a great fight, Dante's a pretty great fight. Hell, even your mirror match that a lot of Square RPGs like to do is always fun.
I think my first one getting to that is Soul Silver. That was my first protagonist.
And God, Red is so much harder in that compared to the original Gen 2.
In Gen 2, your biggest fears is mostly the Snorlax.
Yeah. In Soul Silver and Heart Gold, oh my God, like everything. The Lapras, I think, is the hardest one.
Yeah, it has plenty of bulk just by being the water type.
And it's in Hail, which means Blizzard gets 100% accuracy.
Is that why you traded in your Espeon? So you could get a super effective Blizzard in there? Yes.
And so you can have the environment Blizzarding.
Why do you think I came to the top of this mountain? I want to be at an advantage.
Yeah, filter.
Wait, is it really? Is it really?
Almost in double digits, boys.
Can we make 10? Can we make 10? Are we make 10? Do we 11? Do we 11?
Just because it's cat, I say unlucky 13.
I swear to God.
They don't consider that number lucky. Yeah.
I'm gonna agree, not because of Pat, but because we're playing Kingdom Hearts.
No, but
I went to sleep.
It's only like 8 o'clock here.
It's very
Go to sleep.
If anything should be going to sleep, it's you.
Go to sleep.
Get out of here, Morgana.
Sophie, go to
You
sleep.
played your game yet, you mean nothing.
Have one more hour.
Buddha, back to sleep.
No, Sophie, I'm sorry. Sophie, I'm sorry, I have to do this to you.
No.
Really have to.
I'm getting the gift.
Oh, here we go.
Now I'm thinking about it, Ventus doesn't have a unique focus attack. Everyone else starts with a unique one, and Ventus gets stuck with the basic fire. I guess it kind of works with the fact that he's the youngest and least professional Keyblade.
Not the one that's gonna be up for Keyblade Master.
You haven't learned to make your own
Shot luck.
shot luck. Does he have to get his own moves? I mean, besides the ultimate ones. Trying to think.
Come on, Ventus. I believe in you, boy.
Yeah, Sophie wants to go to sleep.
No, I'm still filled with adrenaline.
Como ganas. You must be exhausted today. Why did you say it?
Yeah,
Ventus does have another unique shot luck, but it's nothing like Terra's and Aqua's.
Okay.
This is why I prefer dogs. They just like to take, nightly walks.
The cats, they just go on you and sleep and just like an extra layer.
Kill them with the useless move.
Did you really?
Yes.
Of course, fucking Ventus will kill with the useless move.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
If Terror has end with useless.
Useless?
Yeah, I didn't feel that at all.
You win.
Well, that was a fun fight.
Consider yourself
Get say fun.
I appreciate that unnecessarily interesting.
He is walking back very slowly, man.
You at the final boss, bro.
For what?
I would have loved it if he just continued walking and just slammed into a wall.
No, he just trips on his own shoe. Shut
up!
He realizes he teleported off a cliff.
Shut up! Just the very first shut up in history.
Then you learn that first that Hilly Joe Osmond first said it to Jesse McCarthy so that he could then say it.
All I have to do is
make it link up.
will take me anywhere I want to go.
But we shall become the party members. Oh no, wait, the plot says no, so I'm just gonna teleport out.
When or where? It just kind of kicks in whenever it wants to.
See, this is how I can show up in places but don't have to stay to solve things.
You know, it might not be.
I have a contract.
This is my walking plot device.
Also kind of makes it think like he's probably been training even longer than the other three. Why doesn't he have a Keyblade glider?
Good question.
Like theoretically, theoretically, it should be anyone who has a Keyblade.
Yeah.
Also, he's a king, so doesn't he have, like, excessive transport?
Like, the gummy ships don't exist just yet, but still, you would think they'd have something.
Oh well. It's like... that Sora's not gonna have this.
Alright.
Next episode, Organization 13 Origins.
Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for Ventus tonight. We're gonna be back tomorrow with wrapping up his campaign, hopefully.
Soon.
See you guys then.